second, let me start. And we are recording. You may proceed, Yorick. Epic.
We can actually separate the party into different maps.
What?
Yes.
Wait, I can have two maps open at the same time or something?
Yes.
How? This is...
You just open the map selection where, you know, the player bar is and everything, and you take you click and drag one of the people you want over onto it instead of using the player bookmark.
Oh, so a couple of you can be... Oh.
So yes, you can have secret places where only certain people access at any point. And or just separate things going on in different locations.
So where do I drag it? Oh, from the bottom?
Yeah, just our portraits. You just drag. You can start dragging it. It'll come up with our name, and you can put it over onto the map.
Okay, there you go. Bacon's at the Toreador Elysium. He vanishes from the front seat. You are now careening out of control. What do?
Quick! Celerity! Okay, I'm driving now.
You bump into Joshua, who's reaching for the wheel. Make Dex
Too late.
athletics.
I'm too fast.
But he's closer.
Hey, Jackaloid is here.
Okay, well, let me invite him to the call.
So yes, one of my biggest complaints of Roll20 turned out to actually be a non-entity.
Yeah, which means that you will actually hear the description of the event. Because Gerard is actually connected. Still. Well, let me just invite him. There we go. Jackalor?
Yeah, hi guys.
Sup?
Hello.
Hey, I just taught some awesome new news to people.
Yeah, so perception awareness roll from you at difficulty 7. And
Do that.
and give me a wit self-control at difficulty 9.
God damn it. Perceptual awareness, difficulty 7.
Oh my god!
It's on the botch! It's on the botch! It's on the botch!
No way, we have to count that as a
That's on
bot.
the botch! It's not 10 that!
It needs to be a botch.
Uh,
Look at that.
Actually, I'm making a house ruling right now. If there is more than 5 ones, the ones after that start negating successes. For the sake of ensuring a botch. So that is a botch.
You screw you guys!
It has to be. There's way too many ones. We're sorry.
God damn it!
1 in a billion shot, dude!
I
There
didn't put the 10 on the end just to say fuck you.
Too late. We're saying screw the 10.
So what's it? With self-control?
Don't bother, you automatically fail that. As your soul is dragged screaming into the Malkavian Madness network, your ears filled with a drumbeat that is... and this is gonna be awesome for the rest of you. It's gonna totally fuck him, but it's gonna be awesome for the rest of you because you get to hear more of what is going on.
Well,
Yay.
I'm going to go away in about 1.5 hours, so...
So, as the Malkavian is collapsing to the ground, you are dragged screaming into the Madness Network, and you find your spirit hovering in a dark, ancient tomb, dusty with the sand of millennia. And there are 2 figures there, a sleeping one and a vaguely female one. The female one is draining the sleeping figure, and as you do so, you once again hear a third drumbeat join the first 2 and slowly get absorbed by them. And as that happens, you also hear one of the drumbeats that have been intertwined for all this time slowly start to get quieter, and you feel yourself, along with a great deal more, slowly start getting pulled towards the figure standing in the middle of the room. Almost as if it's drawing together from a lot of people, bit by bit. You will definitely pick up a derangement from this. I think you have to roll willpower to ensure that it's not a permanent one, and you're not part of the Madness Network permanently.
Yay, so roll willpower, what difficulty?
10. I think 10.
You really don't want to be part of the Madness Network, by the way.
If you can make a good argument for it, I'm willing to make it a 9, maybe. But you're dealing with antediluvian levels of shit right here, so...
I have Iron Will.
Not good enough.
Knew it.
For making it a difficulty 9 roll, I don't know, that is kind of an argument-ish. Especially since we were...
That's already a really powerful merit for specifically dominate stuff.
That
So-
is a good point.
It's a 3-point merit, and it does a lot already.
And I don't even know what I could just say to lower the difficulty right now.
You know what? I'm gonna pick up the Eater of Words sheet, and I'm gonna roll for the permanent insanity power on Gerard. How's that for a botch?
Ouch. So do I roll or do you roll now?
Okay. I don't know. Give me a willpower roll at difficulty 10. If you fuck it up, then
If you succeed at a 1 in 10 chance, you might just survive.
it's not a 1 in 10 chance. For you, it's a 1 in a
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty close.
I honestly never expected this to happen. I don't know how I'm gonna fuck him appropriately for this.
Whoa,
Nope.
now you get to
I double
even more
botch.
appropriately.
That is a... The figure looks up and locks eyes with you. A smile
Eyes?
slowly spreads across its face. We are gonna roleplay this out, and I will decide on the punishment that the dice have judged later, based on how you play this out.
I
Because
don't think the gods. I don't think even the gods can save me now.
it's slowly starting to smile, just a wicked grin across its face.
Hello there.
You hear many different voices. I don't know exactly what Dark Town you're referring to. Give me a link to the specific path.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
But I might or might not have given it 6 or 7 levels of thaumaturgy already, so you know, it's within the realm of possibility.
It just makes so much sense that this would happen. So much.
Yeah, like the goddamn physics once in a single fucking roll.
Yes.
Like I knew this
So-
was going to happen eventually. I just wasn't expecting it to happen right now. The first roll I rolled the instant I arrived.
Oh, this is great. This is the best place where it could have happened for the story, because this is the fun background, slowly Gehenna is happening shit, right?
This is why I try to not roll shit.
The few infernalists who have attained this level have the power to literally make people and things vanish from the collective subconscious. Although the thaumaturge cannot destroy the target physically, he can cause it to disappear from the mind's eye. With Forsaken, the thaumaturge alters people's perceptions and memories about someone or something to the point that they seem to cease to exist without actually doing so.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun one.
Oh.
I mean, it has some good points, but then there's massive bad points.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna treat
The problem, I really don't like the memory lapse. It's because the part of the unspoken isn't that great for NPCs due to it's a roleplay one, not a directly, and it's not that great in roleplay.
You hear it say, with the thousands of different voices echoing in your mind, Well, hello there. Make a perception awareness, or actually perception empathy roll at difficulty 9.
Hey, that's one of my better rolls.
Yeah. Auspex does not apply to this. You do not want to activate Auspex here.
I wonder why this could possibly be a thing. Oops, that's the wrong difficulty, and I botched it again.
Oh my gosh, he's botching so much! All the botches!
Oh!
Yes, every single botch. At least it's been smaller botches.
I honestly don't know how I'm going to fuck you for this.
I'm doing so horribly. The storyteller doesn't even know how to describe it.
Your mind is so screwed. Your mind is just torn apart.
It's like I walked into the dragon's den, covered in virgin blood, and then asked the dragon if it wanted to eat me. With or without hamburger, with or without hamburger salad or whatever it's like dressing. The thing you put on it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, with or without ketchup.
Okay. So, I think that at this point, as you try to use empathy and try to pick out the voices of the various Malkavians you might or might not be hearing echoing across from something that might or might not be the hub of the network, I think you start picking up a permanent derangement. So which ones do you like and which ones do you hate from them?
Hell,
Which ones do I hate and which ones do I hate more, do you mean?
I know I remember there's a power for Malkavians to go into the network themselves, and that is a risk they take. And he's botched multiple times and doesn't...
3 times, and one -1 botch, and one -2 botch, and one -5 botch in this case.
I might try to eat him, but I would let him make at least one more willpower roll to resist.
Yay, let me botch again!
And then we can discuss your alternative character, possibly.
Yeah! what page was the insanity things now? While we're doing this. I can't find it.
Well, we can... Okay, let me think. What would the Eternal Names do
We
at
can always
this
do
point?
this later. If I survive. Because otherwise
Yeah.
it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
To be honest, you're probably so screwed up in your mind, it's probably...
You get them all!
Oh, jeez.
Sanguinary animism. You get sanguinary animism.
I have no idea what that means.
Don't worry.
I know what it means. Also, I've always played with this idea, by the way, of making a game where sanguinary animism is actually the truth.
What the fuck is that thing?
Because that would be amazing as a damn
Don't!
Chronicle.
No, Jackalord. Close the book right now.
Wow.
When it comes up, I'll explain it to you. It'll be more fun that way.
Also, no, you want to screw me over because I have not screwed it over already.
I'm
It was,
counting...
It was 5 dices of botch. You deserve that.
3 separate botches, 6
I
dice
felt
of
that
botch! It
Look,
looks at you...
you'd be well within your thing just to say, your mind is ripped to pieces, you are now a vegetable. Bye.
Yeah, I
But
would
technically,
be...
I wouldn't be dead. I would just be Jar would just be a mindless wreck.
Epic, I am of the viewpoint that it is far more cruel to allow them to live and suffer than to kill them outright.
I know that that's what you love to do, but...
So, let us continue. It quirks its head and says, I see you, brother, looking back at me from its eyes. He waves. No, you're still capable of speaking. You can make a perception awareness at difficulty 9.
Yay, more botches. Yay.
If you survive this and come back with this information, though.
Hey, I did
Yes.
not watch! It's not even a single one in the goddamn roll.
You feel something ancient stir behind your eyes and reach forward to look out through them.
So... having fun, I see?
Gerard is leading the Valkyries to us for Motokan. Shit.
Well, if I'm going to die, I might as well die in a blaze of glory.
Okay. What is your current dominate difficulty?
Currently it would be a... depending on the level of the powers, would be either a 7, a 6, a 5, or a 4.
What?
This is ancient Methuselah. You're likely down to
Yeah, so it could be anything. Like, it depends on the higher levels of dominate and all those things. Reduce the amount of effectiveness of
Yep.
Iron Will.
Oh!
No, 9th level, that has 9th and above, that's like no penalty. 8th, increase, 1 increase. 7th, 2 increase. 6th, I think is I can't remember exactly. I think it may have been still 3 increase, but I'm not sure.
I might have ruled that Malkav isn't fully aware in his fragmented state, and thus he has forgotten the higher levels of dominate, but he still has 7 at least, so have fun.
Let's see, where was it again?
So what's the difficulty?
I would guess it's a 5 or 6.
What specifically? What dominate level is he
Okay,
using?
elder levels of powers of like dominate and indentation, overwhelm, even this resistance. 6 powers. The expenditure of willpower point through Iron Will only raises the difficulty of the discipline roll by 2. 7. Difficulty is increased only by 1, and level 8 and higher cannot be resisted by Iron Will.
Okay.
So it's just every time it's above the 5, it just goes lower. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks like a
That
lot
looks
of
like,
successes.
Yeah. Looks like a lot.
Okay.
No 5, so it wouldn't matter. The difference between the level now wouldn't matter.
It starts asking you questions about where you're from, your life, that kind of a thing. Smacking its
Apparently,
lips slightly.
Wait. Apparently he has to spend a willpower point to have Iron
Yeah,
Will
I'm not
even
going to spend a
affect them.
willpower point on this, since it's like, Yeah, but yes, I have to spend a willpower point. As it mentions there, you have to spend a willpower point
For Iron Will to affect
against
Elder.
elder levels.
Okay.
Yep, the elder level stuff has to spend a willpower point to even affect them.
Okay. Yeah, he just starts asking you questions. About Springfield, about what the place is like. And then he asks, is that the new landmass across the Great Sea?
Well, from Europe it would be.
Yes, I think one of my children fled there.
Many did.
Tell me about it. And you tell him about it.
Yep.
Yay!
You don't get anything at this point.
I was wondering about how I would logically make this guy arrive. I was gonna come up with some involved storyline with signs and clues about.
Didn't I watch so many times that I caused the end of the world.
No, that was already starting to happen. I was just wondering how I was gonna bring the Methuselah to Springfield in a way that made sense.
I just
Ah.
what I did was I just tipped the last domino.
Yeah, you well, one of them, but yes, Yorick still has to free Ashmet. That's that's definitely one of them as well. Don't worry, I have a plan for the things that need to happen. Also, Gerard.
The nearby Malkavians might be out for your head after this point too.
Yeah, I wonder if I have a head left or if it's just going to explode.
Gerard, incidentally, speaking of dominoes, that ancient presence behind your eyes, you feel like it's waking up, as if from a deep sleep.
Well, good to know. Anything else you wanted to tell me before you blow my head off?
Roll perception alertness. Actually, no, make it awareness, but roll the difficulty 7.
Oh, well. Difficulty 7, not that it was... Hey, I actually...
Yes.
Hey, there's still 1 there, but I actually got more than one successes.
As you hover between the worlds, you see a red star slowly start burning in the night in the spirit world.
Yay! It's too bad my character is too unintelligent and to be able to know what that means. It's like, I have no idea what that means.
What's your occult level?
1,
Okay, what's your intelligence?
2.
I will let you roll a difficulty 8 to see if
Yay,
you have
botch again.
to see if you have picked something up along the way.
8.
Hell, we
Nope.
could make it
Hey,
6.
it wasn't a botch.
Yeah,
Nothing happens.
yeah, you have no idea. But meanwhile, alarms in the Chantry in Vienna are going off as the third eye opens on Tremere's forehead and he sits up. Bad things are happening in the distance. Something stirs under New York City. I'm sure this won't have consequences that reach across the world.
Yeah, totally not. That would never happen, ever.
Congratulations. I thought it would be Malik. I was planning on making it Malik. But
I stole his thunder even in the end.
And since those 7 successes were a mind wipe, I need to figure out exactly what you remember from all of this.
You remember nothing. Your mind was completely wiped. You have no memory of ever existing.
I'm contemplating making you a meat puppet of varying degrees at this point.
Then you might as well just kill me.
Oh god, I need to figure out how you can get out of this and how I can punish you.
You need to figure out a way to Deus Ex Machina me out of this. Huh.
Honestly, I don't think Malkav gives a fuck about you.
Obviously.
You're not gonna have enough time to stop him.
I don't know, like, if I had enough time to stop him, I don't think I would have the ability to do it anyway.
No, the thing is, he was making a lot of noise across his clan anyway. It is conceivably possible that I might have planned it in the sense that by the time this started to happen, his plans were too far gone for anyone to stop him, or so he thought. So, how many Coronati, as in the Methuselahs that have the major pieces of Malkav's soul, are there? At least 6. So that's what, 3 more to go before he's reassembled most of himself and can just pull the rest together into a single body?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sure that's not what's happening.
Any more monologuing you want to do here before we continue on?
I'm honestly, I'm just playing for time because I have no idea how I want to handle this. None of you were supposed to be...
None of you were supposed to be anywhere near this unsuccessful.
Yep.
Also, where are the 2 Julios on the map?
Never mind that. You know what? I'm gonna just totally fuck you. You're gonna have sanguinary animism and bulimia as a result of this, as a permanent derangement.
As a permanent arrangement?
As in 2 permanent arrangements.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be connected to the network.
Yay! Everyone wants me dead. Oh wait, that's not something that's new.
This is gonna be fun. There is another traits section, I think, on your sheet. I don't know if we're gonna use this special ability, but add something called Malkavian Time with 1 dot to it for now.
Malkavian time?
Yes, that denotes a vampire's connection to the Malkavian network.
Yay!
And may God have mercy on your wretched soul.
I don't think he cares.
No, he doesn't.
Uh,
Meanwhile, while this is happening, in the control booth back at the Chantry, Gerard is having seizures.
I didn't think vampires could have seizures.
Yeah, you can, right now. How much blood did you have in your system?
Not enough for whatever you're planning.
How
Just
much?
8.
Okay, set it to 1. As your body tries to... Actually, no. No. Set it to 8, but you might need it... Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
Yes?
Yes. I'm gonna pull up the dementation powers. I think I know something that I might want to use on you. And, do you have any aggravated damage? Or
No.
any damage?
I have no damage.
So there is a small chance that you might survive this yet. I think he would use the demontation version of this power, but... Total insanity, shattered mirror... You aren't bloodbound right now, are you?
No, not as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Shattered mirror. The vampire establishes eye contact with her intended victim. If the aggressor wins, the target gains all of her derangements and mental flaws for a period of time determined by the number of net successes the aggressor scored.
I'm guessing this is a 6th level ability?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess that.
Ooh, lingering malaise. There is a power for making someone an honorary lunatic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is so good. Restructure, we could do that. Personal scourge, yes.
You're going to do it, or you're going to sit there gloating?
See. The player rolls manipulation plus empathy. Difficulty equal to the target's stamina plus self-control. What would be the difficulty on that?
That would be like 7.
Manipulation, empathy. Oi. Well.
I don't see anything.
I am thinking whether to even roll this. Because that's what 14 dice, I think. Let's see if we want to go with this. Okay. Roll your own permanent willpower rating against yourself as damage.
Yay, 8. Can't actually kill me.
No. For 4 turns.
Wait, am I going to roll this for 4 times?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the difficulty is 6.
Yes. But this can be soaked with humanity. Just roll the damages and then we'll see how much of that you can actually negate. May God have mercy on your soul.
Yay! I have, that's 1, 2...
Roll your humanity as a soak against that.
Okay, so 5d10, 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 and 5d10.
So, personal scourge. Sexy, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good against Tremere characters.
So,
There's a-
that's
so
one
it's 5, 0.
and 1, I think.
Okay, so 6 points. And it's lethal, I assume?
Yep. As you convulse and pick up the Epic, are you back? Epic. Okay, Epic isn't here. So, let's... Lunatic Eruption. I should roll for this as well. Stamina Intimidation. Because every time he eats one, something might or might not explode.
That's difficulty 6 if that's difficulty.
Lunatic Eruption. But...
Difficulty is based off of...
No, that's not for you, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Nope! That is not a botch, but the Lunatic Eruption does nothing this time. So you won't be hearing more news about violence in the Middle East. Actually, let's see the effects of this power. Because I think I'll have you affected by it as well. Okay, you go running off into the streets, frenzied. Because the Lunatic Eruption affected you and no one else.
Good to know.
So you pick up 2 permanent arrangements, you pick up the damage, and you enter a frenzy. And yeah, Epic, if you're back, I decided on bulimia and sanguinary animism as permanent derangements for him, and I gave him Malkavian time. Wow, that's loud.
Whoops.
Okay. Ooh, it persists until the next sunrise. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh,
Sorry about that.
yeah. Okay. So,
Anything else?
no, I think that will do nicely for now. Actually, I haven't decided about the bulimia. Yeah, that would...
So, what's all going down?
Yeah, I'm dying horribly here due to rolling willpower, my own willpower as damage.
Yeah,
jeez.
I hit him with Personal Scourge.
Yeah, isn't that Auspex? Oh wait, no.
That's the
That is
dementation where he needs to roll his willpower against his humanity for damage.
I only rolled a 6 and a 5.
But he managed to soak it good, so he's still alive.
Oh
I
my
only have 6
god.
points of lethal damage.
But, like happened before when this guy ate one of the other Methuselahs, a lunatic eruption happened. Unfortunately, he fucked it up, so only Gerard is affected, till the next sunrise.
So yeah, I'm
jeez.
running around at 2 out of 8 health left, and frenzied, and with sanguinary animism, and what else?
I was considering giving him both sanguinary animism and bulimia,
That would be horrible.
but that is a... What do you think, Epic? Is that too cruel?
What's his nature?
Bravo.
He's Bravo? Why don't we make it increase his nature in a way then?
To what?
We could take from the Malkavian handbook and give him what was that called? Basically, he would have a death wish without knowing about it.
No, that doesn't really fit Bravo, that's...
I thought it fit Bravo pretty well in some ways. Oh well.
No, it's Bravo is more about forcing people to do what you...
Actually, maybe we give him a mental flaw or two.
We could make him masochistic or sadistic. Or
No,
something.
no. How about this? We give him a thirst for innocence and a claustrophobia thing. And the sanguinary animism.
Alright.
So,
Sanguinary animism is so bad.
so if he needs to be locked up by other people when he feeds on
What
blood.
did you say the last one was?
Claustrophobia.
Thank
Or, actually no, fuck it, fear of the dark.
Holy
Because
shit.
it's a dark cave.
Well, Malik just became his worst nightmare along with Gianna.
Ah, yes! That's even better, yes! You're afraid of the dark. As per the phobia flaw.
Oh shit.
Okay. What would the other Malkavians roll to detect him in the Malkavian time?
It would actually be pretty. It depends how close they are, in particular, really.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just sitting there, chilling.
Nearby
And,
ones would get a fairly
they
low
got them.
difficulty, but the further out they go, the
Mhm.
higher it gets. But it
What
would
do you
be
mean by
wits.
nearby?
Nearby, as in within miles / the same city.
Cool.
Okay, so everyone gets to roll to see how well they noticed him.
Okay, Gerard, you are now in a frenzy.
Yes, I'll just be reducing my health to 2. And what's my blood at? 8 still?
No. 1. Well,
Because you decided on 1 then, after all.
yeah, because it is an antediluvian. We're gonna say that your body instinctively healed some of the damage, which is why you are able to survive it.
Totally. We can say that.
Okay.
My meters are so low.
Okay.
All of them. Hey, I see that you repaired the glass.
Yep. You may go smashing through it at this point.
Yay! Smash! Do I get to roll?
Just describe how Gerard frenzies as he snaps back into his body.
I throw the whatever the
The table.
the table into the window, or not the window, the glass wall, and run outside.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you did repair the doors. Would I even be able to open the doors?
The doors. I assume that the locks would be in there. Or the keys would be in there, or you would have a key, I assume.
Yeah, but does me and Frenzy care about keys?
Actually, the doors can be open. They don't need to be locked anymore, because I rolled 6 successes on the ward against Kindred. For Seth.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I just, well, I'm guessing that's a circle.
Yeah.
Warding circle, not a wall.
Here's a fun fact. You have a passage token from the stone that... Wow, that is really loud in the background. I think.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm muting.
Yeah. You have a passage token. Remember, Sarath originally asked for those to be created. There is still a crystal in the workshop from which you take pieces that are actually tied to the ward. Here's the fun fact. Bronson had one, because he used to be a ghoul, and the ghoul you killed outside the Chantry had one. So 2 are unaccounted for, and your characters don't know about this. But yeah.
Not that they would be though I don't think anyone would be aware of that. The guys. Actually, we did take care of the bodies. So I don't think anyone would have had the time to loot them.
Roll your initiative.
I'll roll initiative.
You did not take care of the bodies. You stuffed yours in a garbage bin without searching it. And
That's a 1.
Malik abandoned Bronson to burn. Okay, so you're still away while this is happening. Gianna sees you doing this. Oh no, you just smash through it and step over the broken glass. And Gianna is right there. You're tempted to attack her. You would have to spend willpower to avoid it.
I wouldn't be spending willpower anymore.
Okay.
Would I even get to spend willpower at this point?
In order to temporarily resist it for essentially towards a turn or 2 or 3 maybe, depending on the situation. It's like forcing
Whatever.
run.
I'll be spending a point of willpower to get screwed somewhere else.
As you see Gianna crawl with shadows and shake them off as they try to turn on her, as she tries to summon them. How does the phobia get triggered? He has to retreat from it, right?
He gets to roll self-control, I believe it was.
Yeah, not in a frenzy he doesn't, because he's pure instinct in frenzy.
But it's whenever he comes in contact with it, basically.
Yeah.
At any point.
Okay. As you run outside, you are even more fucked up. But you hear the door lock behind you. The street is dark.
Bitch.
And full of terrors.
There are streetlights, correct?
One or two, but most of them are smashed in this part of town. And there weren't that many.
Huddle under one or something.
You are in a hunger frenzy. You must search out blood.
But
Okay,
it's
so
dark.
it's a courage roll. And the difficulty is whatever you want it to be.
How does that even work? I'm afraid of the dark, and thus I will be able to. My beast wouldn't want to go into the darkness, but I'm also hungry, so my beast would want to go. Would go on to hunt, but there's no one to hunt except in the darkness.
Okay.
Consider that in frenzy you can ignore this.
Up to a point. Roll your courage at 7. Because I just want to see a frenzied vampire huddling under a streetlight, terrified. This has to be a thing. We have to make it happen.
Well, now it is a
happen.
thing. Now it is a thing.
Fuck yeah! A couple of policemen at some point. Actually, yeah. As you guys arrive, you see Gerard huddling under a streetlight, shaking in terror outside the Chantry. How do you want to react to this news?
I just
Probably
look at him
gibbering incoherently.
No, he just has his head buried between his knees, clutching himself, shaking.
I still make quite a large figure, even in this huddled state.
Yes, he's recognizable as Gerard. Meanwhile, an imp is lining up a shot nearby on the huddled figure. Wait, what?
Jeez. Everyone's just so screwed up these days.
I asked to Yorick and Joshua, do you guys want to do something about him, or should we leave him on the corner?
I see what
Leave
you're
him.
doing there with
Come
the
on, we're gone.
FBI agent.
Don't
you try anything sneaky now?
Joshua says the region did want him to always be with people.
It's all right. It's all right. It's his own choice. We can go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joshua, if you want to take care of him, you can do it.
Shit. I don't know, it seems... Can you see his aura? Something seems wrong with him. I can't...
I don't know if I can see aura. Can I?
It's a level 2 of Auspex, so I think you can.
I can. So what do I do for reading aura?
Perception,
roll-
empathy, difficulty 8.
Yep.
Empathy?
Yeah,
Oh.
perception, empathy,
Oh, I have 1 dot, so...
and it's a difficulty 8.
Maybe, just maybe.
No, it's a botch.
He's
That means he gets the
completely
wrong
fine.
impression.
Nothing bad could possibly happen. Nothing bad could possibly have happened.
So how do I fuck you with this?
Well, you get to give him a completely wrong reading that he believes is completely correct.
Yes, I know. Just try to...
Yeah.
Gerard seems terrified. He seems to Well, it's fear of aggression. Like he's been attacked. Like the Chantry's been attacked even.
Well, that's actually completely true, but still.
I say to Joshua, I think that someone was bullying Gerard. Well, he does a lot of shit, so maybe he messed up with Jan again and she kicked his ass, so maybe it's just that.
Dick.
You know, the fun fact is that your Chantry has been attacked so many times, and once you did come back with people ambushing you inside the Chantry. You know that this happens.
Yep.
Well, now we have a ward, so I'm not worried about it.
Remember that Tobias was once able to remove wards from the Chantry, and he did when they originally tried to loot it.
Well, but so after
We're saying you
finish that,
should be
I say to
worried.
Yeah.
Joshua, maybe someone attacked the Chantry, but I don't think so.
The doors seem fine.
He says while huddled in a heap outside the car.
That's out of character, since Jana did lock the door.
Maybe we should get ready. If there's another ambush, it might be nice to,
Gerard,
have everything set up.
Yes.
the beast has heard prey nearby. You could get at them without straying too far from the light.
So do I see it or not?
You don't see them, you hear them while you're huddled. Talking about you. Judging you. Daring to question you.
What?
You need to teach them a lesson in respect, I think. Put them in their proper place.
Do I get to see if they're vampires?
As you look up, you recognize them as vampires. In your territory.
Yeah, vampires. Because would the beast be aware of that? That it is incredibly, it is actually incredible danger.
The beast is somewhat him, and there is Yorick there who has done a lot of crazy shit.
He isn't that mad about Yorick. It's Yorick that's mad
Yeah,
about.
the beast does not want to attack the whole group. The beast wants to ambush and pick off the weakest one while they're going inside. You stand up.
So you want me to commit suicide? Thank you.
You can spend a willpower point and go running down the street. If you wish.
Yes. Spend a willpower point to the thing that seems at least likely to instantly lead to committing suicide, because, I'd rather... Actually, no, I'm not spending willpower points.
Fuck those guys.
Okay.
It's like, do you want to commit suicide this way, or do you want to commit suicide that way?
Okay. Gianna opens the door and screams out, "Get inside! Quick!"
Yorick just looks around real fast. What?
It's Gerard! Get inside!
What's wrong with Gerard?
Screaming across. They're judging you, Gerard. Talking about you as if you
said
weren't there.
I wasn't spending willpower, so yes, you. So I would assume I would have gone after them by now.
I am letting you roleplay this. I'm just overruling what happens in a few situations.
Well, I'm going to going to attempt to seem like I'm still huddled there, but waiting until waiting to pounce on the when them most of them have gone inside.
Okay, excellent. In that case, you, after raising your head for a while, huddle up again and watch out of, just position yourself so that you can keep one eye on the Chantry door, waiting for them to try to enter.
Like, so I can just slam the door in front of the last guy.
So what's going on? Is he like, I don't know.
He's
Did he mess up again?
He's frenzied. Don't trust him. She looks down the street. That fucker. That fucker. He's faking it. Get inside now.
Does that mean I get to punch him without repercussions?
Yeah, Yorick, I think you can punch him.
That sounds like a really awesome thing to do. Celerity over there and punch Gerard in the face.
Is this where we roll initiative?
They just opened the car.
Who just opened the car? Oh yeah, we did. That's right.
Yeah, they are stepping out. Yorick is heading towards you.
I prepare to attack him.
No, the beast runs, I think.
Ah, okay.
In this case, because Yorick is a scary motherfucker.
I guess that is true.
Before you can get at him, Gerard starts to run. You can easily catch up if you burn a blood point or two, but he's right now running off into the city.
Now I can't justify it as self-defense. Ugh. Why do you run? God damn it! Just want to punch you in the face.
Gianna actually
Yeah, now I
says...
get to get brutally murdered by something else.
Gianna screams out, Joshua, with me! We can't let him cause another masquerade breach. I'll lose my bitch.
Well, good luck getting your bitch back, Gianna. Let's drag that one gal in here. Come on.
We can't have that, can we?
So are you going to start rolling for pursuit or what?
They're on a bike.
Okay.
While Joshua is eyeing Gianna's neck from behind.
So do I get to go into somewhere where they can't follow me on their bike?
You are heading towards downtown because there's more lights there.
That is true.
Less of the scary darkness.
Yes. The problem with they're not being scared of darkness, it's kind of hard to hide. And kind of hard to ambush people too.
Well, it does help in one way. You do have Auspex, so your actual limitations on what is dark and light is somewhat lifted because of that. But
Yes.
it's still very dark in places, and you probably don't want to approach those.
It is at this point like March. No, not March, April even. So it's early spring, but the sky is very overcast and the moonlight isn't penetrating. So in those places where there isn't street light, it's actually pretty pitch black. Even
Basically,
with
he
Auspex,
can almost reach between streetlights with his Auspex, but not quite.
I mean, once he heads a bit out of the crappy warehouse district, he can make quick dashes between lights, essentially.
Good job. Okay.
Really,
so
really
Gerard,
carefully.
I got you to not spend a willpower point by your presence walking towards you. That was great.
Chris just doesn't want me to commit suicide just yet.
Okay. Well, good luck with your frenzy.
Okay, as the two of you are doing your thing, you hear a yelp from the door. Almost as if someone tried to walk in.
Oh, her.
Yep. Okay. Once we got everyone in here. Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing here? What do you need?
Oh, well, actually, I came to trade.
Oh, cool.
See,
Yeah,
I have something you might want. See, there's this Toreador bitch who offended your regent recently, I hear, and I seem to have come across her hiding place. I'm sure that would be worth something.
Sure. You looking for anything in particular? I think Malik would want that a lot, but...
You know?
Yeah, by the way, I'll start preparing to leave now, so I have to go.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
You should have let me hit him and just torpor him.
Oh no! We're
Yeah,
gonna...
so yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Next time we'll play out all the consequences of what he saw and what happened. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great.
Frenzying near the Chantry, where we all know shit's happening in the hunting grounds.
Julio, you can come out and... actually, yeah. Can I come inside?
Not really allowed to let anyone in here at any one point, but... Julia, what do you think?
Well, I think we were in good terms with the Nosferatu, right?
I just want to talk. That's it. The thing is, with the passage tokens, you can just let her touch it. She can come inside and then, you know...
She does need to be holding it to come inside, from my understanding.
Oh no,
So,
she does. It's a circle around this front room and she has to hold it to leave as well. So if she gets inside, she's trapped in there.
Which at any point.
Unless you let
Yeah.
her out.
yeah, if there's different circles or something, yeah, we can let her into the front room.
Yeah, well, there is essentially one circle on the front room right now. Because
Okay.
you don't have the will of the pyramid for all of you to pitch in and circle everything, and Seth
Yep.
just... Thick stone walls, short of military-grade explosives, shaped to breach them, is gonna be a pretty good defense.
Yep. There is also, the door I repaired that I also put more explosives in. Yay!
Excellent. Okay, so she comes inside. I think a neonate or two, if it's neonates like you, can take that bitch out and... I thought one of you might want to make a gift of her to the regent. I'm sure you would want to gain his approval, and...
I'll just see what the regent thinks about the information, really. But
The regent is locked in his office and is... you can hear screaming over the video chat.
that's fine. I'll consult him later. But the information would probably be very nice. What are you looking for in exchange for that?
Well, at the very least, I would want some sort of a boon from someone who was decent at magic in case I ever needed, magic. But,
Magic
know.
in specifics, or would you be interested in anything else?
You know what I mean?
I've heard about all the cool stuff you can make, but the prince equipped us with plenty of weapons and we recovered some of our old stashes, so we're good on that for now.
Okay.
But magic we are very short of, and that is your clan's speciality. Weapons we can get elsewhere.
I can do a lot more than weapons. I can do all kinds of stuff, whatever you really kind of need. But you don't really need anything if you can't think of anything. My
don't-
path it isn't.
Don't worry about it. I was thinking more in terms of a useful ritual at some point.
You go look at it and see. We can move off of like a family plan if we go.
In all honesty, I'm shopping around, seeing who will make me the best offer, because if you can truss up the Toreador and just gift her to the... or alternatively, she looks at Julio.
No, because
Wow, that is so loud.
Sorry.
Okay, so... See, she's blood hunted. A lot of people want her dead. And your regent in particular. And I figured, well, if she was to vanish, she looks at Julio. Or if someone wanted to destroy her in some particular way, that would be certainly beneficial. Or if you wanted to gift her to the regent, well, I'm sure that a Toreador neonate with all of their wonderful abilities could be useful. And you know what? I'll actually even help you get her. Grab her if you want.
No, that's fine. The information is pretty great if we can find a way to get that. But just need to. Do you have any idea what kind of magic you'd be looking for? Because, can't let that go too far.
Okay. She does not seem to have a lot of understanding what magic can and cannot do. It's more along the lines of a generic boon to be traded in for magic at a later date, when she needs it, kind of thing.
Is your number?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's.
Although you're least
Yorick prefers making all the boons he takes immediately fulfilled instead of at a later date stuff.
Julio, you are the better thaumaturge. You could just, you know, get the information from her by promising to do some magic for her later.
Yeah, I think I can do a ritual or two to her.
Okay.
Alright, that's on you then.
Okay, then write down in your inventory sheet that you owe a moderate boon to Li Xun, the Nosferatu. And she actually looks at York and says, do you want me to tell you the information here in front of him, or do you want to receive it privately? It's kind of an interesting question, because you could, in theory, go over to the Toreador and eat her while no one's watching. Your aura is already black from the Bali.
Yeah, it's a very nice idea.
Except for the humanity thing. But, you know...
Humanity. Who needs that?
Yep. The thing is, if Yorick does know, he can help you a lot
No,
more.
that's what James said.
Yeah, I think I will go with Yorick. Even if I want to just eat her, Yorick will be a good help.
Wait, eat her? No, 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 no. I would never suggest such a thing. She winks slightly. I'm sure I would know nothing about such criminal acts. I would never be able to support such an endeavor. She starts telling you about a...
Ah, jeez. More people just want to eat everybody.
For $15.
She just starts telling you about a house where the Toreador stays. Apparently, one of the Bruja on occasion stays there on occasion. You know, just well, she seems to be there a lot from what Lee saw, but she leaves to hunt on occasion or get blood. So you can just find a moment when the Bruja isn't there and just grab Alicia then. And she's pretty sure that the Toreador and Scylla that runs the Elysium knows about it too.
I'm sorry, it's busy over here. Where was it?
Everybody does.
It's a house out in the city where it's essentially maintained by one of the Bruja, but that Bruja leaves on occasion to handle other business, so you can just pick a moment when... Stake the place out and find a moment when Alicia's alone and grab her. If that's what you want to do.
Okay. It'll be up to Julio, because Yorick just wants to see what Malik wants to do with that information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should ask Malik if he wants any particular revenge on her. I mean, I'm trying to be on his good side, so...
With Malik not here, it's really up to you to decide how you want to handle it. You could stake Alicia and leave her for Malik to deal with, or you could eat her. It's up to you.
I think I will stake her, bring her to Malik, and ask to eat her.
Okay. That is perfectly reasonable. Okay. Lee tells you that there's apparently no particular security there. Lyosha doesn't seem to visit or know about the place, cause she guesses that he would be an obvious person to question about Alicia. So they have no direct contact, for safety reasons. And she asks that you phone the Bruja Primogen with her and have that logged as a boon that is owed.
Yep, okay. Just note, make sure you note, Julio, that you now owe a boon to... I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
It's Lee.
Okay.
Who are you again?
I'm Yorick. Yorick Atticus.
Oh. Have a step back.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. He's a scary gun-making monster.
What do you pay for yours? 300.
In the good way, Yorick.
I suppose that's a compliment, I guess?
Yes,
No,
it
I'm
is.
not saying it, but you're supposed.
Okay. Okay, so you happily log that away. Everyone is happy. She asks if you want her to go with you, scout the place out for you maybe, make sure everything goes smoothly. Answer any
Ah,
questions you need from her.
You know.
that's up to you, Julio.
About, and then down in there.
I don't know if we need you to do that. It would be just getting more boons to you, and as you say, it is.
No,
it
no, no,
look
no.
like it would
No.
be very easy to.
No, that's all part of the service. I don't mind.
Oh, so
Huh.
I
Well,
mean,
guide us there.
I
You know it's the Toreador, right? They generally have, aspects and stuff.
6 plus 4.
yeah, and I also know what that bitch called to me last night in Elysium. Actually, no, it was not last night. 2 weeks ago. Let's make it 2 weeks ago. That cunt. She really needs some comeuppance.
Let's go
Okay.
here.
If you want to get going and do this, Julio, I'll see about backing you up if you want. Or,
Yeah, let's do that.
whatever you want.
Let's
All right.
give a little gift to Malik. Maybe he gets a little bit less depressed about the failure that he is.
Okay, well, let's go hunt and everything and stop by my workshop.
Malik,
some stuff
meanwhile, with his auspex active on the hearing front, hears that you called him a failure, and you hear a loud motherfucker from downstairs.
Don't worry, Malik. Things will get better eventually.
You are a failure in the good way.
So yeah, we're going to be stopping by at, York's workshop. We're going to be doing hunting rolls.
Okay. Lee is gonna try and hunt as well, if she may, in your territory, because she's kind of low.
In the Tremere territory or in York's territory?
In York's territory, if you're going there and hunting there.
York doesn't mind.
Okay. So how would she hunt?
They normally Nosferatu simply go, I am using my my invisibility powers, and then I go hunt somebody.
I'm gonna give her a huge debuff on perception alertness, like let her roll at 5 or 4, because she just needs to find a target that's alone and she grabs it.
Yeah, it's very easy for people with,
And she finds one.
It's very easy for people with obfuscate to actually go and hunt. So,
Mm-hmm.
and York goes and finds 2. Which
While Yorick is hunting inside his domain, would Julio like to do the same, without asking permission?
No, I am full.
Okay. Okay. I just need to log that in the appropriate sheets for the people that might or might not matter. The fuck is that? Okay, let's have that out. Keep in mind that whoever is guarding them is not necessarily a legitimate target, because they are actually a... Wow, this sheet hasn't been updated in a long time. Give me a second. Let me just add some more dots of the basic stuff. Actually, let's give her a total of 20 experience. That's about right, considering how much fighting has been going on in the city. All things considered. There we go. Okay. Wait, right. Did I actually remember to add that? Generation. Okay, good. Okay, so you have all hunted.
Yeah.
Yep. Quick question: is it all right for Yorick to have tracer rounds again? I haven't made a roll to make them, but
You can have one clip of emergency tracers.
all right.
But
Okay.
keep in mind, Julio wants her alive.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. That's why he's bringing a sword with him. Torpor's alive, right?
Well, you can reawaken them, so technically it is, yes.
Okay, works for me. Put on demon armor. We're getting ready to go hunting.
Okay, spend a blood point as it latches on.
Chink.
Julio, as you see him put it on, you see it crawl over his skin and latch on.
That's a cool armor, Yarek.
Why don't we make a courage roll at difficulty 7 for Lee? Because she has never seen this kind of disturbing shit.
It's like flipping venom, man.
Would this have to be an extended roll? The way courage
Not
works?
usually. Not usually if for fear stuff like this. But
Oh.
it could be. It depends how unused they are to it.
She is. Can I have one of those? Turns to Julio. What does it do? What is that?
That is a demon,
What?
yeah, skin armor made from a killed demon.
What? And
Yeah.
this is
Just
scout the
killed a
room.
demon
Before.
and took his skin and made an armor.
Guys, I'm not sure that's such a good.
Don't worry. It listens to me.
It's safe. It's totally
You
safe.
speak to it?
No, it just seems to respond to emotions in particular. But after a little while, I just bent it to my will, and it's pretty good now.
Aha. I just remember what my sire told me. He just repeated, "Demons bad," repeatedly. Are you sure that this is a good idea?
I'm pretty
Well,
sure this
he was
armor
bad
is-
when he was alive, but now he's safe. Totally.
Okay, that is an encouraging thing, surely, for the Nosferatu who will no doubt spread these rumors
Don't
far and
worry.
wide.
I am positive that I have this thing completely at my control here. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna incinerate it.
Apparently, I am not online according to Twitch. Or am I? Nope, it seems to be loading it. Nope.
And this armor knows that if it tries to rebel, it's going straight into the incinerator over there. I point to the place
it-
with molten metal and everything being made.
Uh-huh. What did we agree on? Okay, she goes toward the back, where you have the place. Yeah, can I look around this place? Seems awesome here.
It's pretty awesome, but we kind of have something to go and do right now.
Anyway, something we're
Oh.
Maybe later?
about it.
Yes, let's go. She tries to keep Julio between herself and you.
Like how many things?
That's
are there.
fine. I'm pretty sure that I add maybe 5 dice to my intimidate rolls with this on.
Okay. Now apparently I am still streaming. I just checked by actually going to the Twitch site. Okay, I'm gonna split the recording here and we can continue with the pew pew.